There's a federal election on the horizon. Let's tell you who to vote for. Hi, I'm Stuart, CEO of Studium. Now, I'm not really going to tell you who to vote for in the upcoming federal election. And if you're anything like me, you've married up in life and your significant other tells you what to do anyway. But one thing you hear at every election is, if we're elected, we will lower unemployment. What happens this year when unemployment is so low, it can't get any lower? The unemployment rate, along with inflation and economic growth, are often the biggest indicators of the health of an economy. We know the Australian economy is healthy because the unemployment rate is at a 13-year low, with our participation rate at a record high, and our employment to population ratio is once again at an all-time high. Senior economist at ANZ, Catherine Burge, indicates that our unemployment rate will hit 3.3 at the end of this year, which is the lowest it's been since the 1970s. If you think about the factors that have impacted our unemployment rate, it's obvious the biggest one was our migrant workforce leaving the country in droves as COVID hit. At the same time, we pumped our country with economic stimulus at the same time as the Reserve Bank was lowering interest rates. This unprecedented stimulus drove monstrous economic activity, leading for an increased demand in labour to meet the demands of consumers across the country. However, with closed borders, employers were stuck for workforce and dove into places like long-term unemployed or alternative means of employment to source their labour requirements. Overall, the working age population has barely grown, and this has not been sufficient to meet the demands of employers and industry. So the big question, and the one we probably can't answer, is what will each party go to the stump with in terms of employment? Are they going to commit to actually keep employment at the levels they currently are? What will be interesting to look for in the upcoming election is the angles both parties take when it comes to talking about unemployment. Will they commit to keep unemployment as low or lower than it currently is? What initiatives will they roll out to encourage continued workforce participation in a country where our labour is not matching demands? Will they continue to roll out initiatives to train young people, to attract international students, or to bring disengaged young people into the workforce? Continue, because they're the only things that we can put in place to increase workforce participation. Keep your eye out when it comes to unemployment, because we're in an unprecedented time where there's nothing much they can do to lower it any further. Subscribe and we'll keep you updated. Or visit Studium, www.studium.work. Can I get away with that? I'm going to do that. Could you say the economy? Of the predictors? Is it a predictor? Indicator. No, sorry. What do I want to say? Employment or unemployment? The Reserve Bank pumped our country. I don't even need that one. Where are we going with this? You know, but disaffected is a word.
Is it?
Yeah.